On April 18th, 2016, Terri Missy Bevers was discovered murdered inside Creekside Church in Midlothian, Texas. She was scheduled to teach a fitness class that morning at 5 a.m. The class was usually held outside, but due to bad weather that morning, it was moved inside, as Missy had posted on social media. There was not an operational camera outside the church, and there was no alarm system. However, surveillance video from inside the church showed Missy entering around 4:18 a.m. It was discovered that prior to her entry, a bizarre and creepy unknown individual was seen casually walking around the church after entering prior to around 3:50 a.m., dressed in what appeared to be police tactical gear and carrying a hammer-type object. This person strangely walked around the church and dug into walls while they explored different areas. The suspect has an unusual gait to the way they walk, with their feet angled outward, even more so with their right foot. There have been differing views on whether this person is a male or a female. Take a close look at this video and pay attention to this suspect. Do you recognize this person? I know I share the same feeling as the majority of all the other people who have watched this video. This is super creepy. There is something so eerie about the way this person is just randomly walking around in the early morning hours at the church. And unbeknownst to Missy, she was approaching her tragic end. Well, in January of 2017, law enforcement released additional surveillance video footage from the same morning of Missy's murder. The footage was from a few hours prior to the murder and showed a vehicle suspiciously driving around the parking lot of SWFA Outdoors, which is a sports store located about a half a mile down the road from Creekside Church. The vehicle matched the description of a 2010 to 2012 Nissan Altima, and police believe there to be an oval bumper sticker above the license plate. The vehicle was seen slowly driving around the parking lot and at one point parking and shutting its lights off and then turning them back on before exiting back onto the road. The person could be connected to the murder due to the proximity and timing of Missy's murder. It appears to me that the person or persons in this vehicle was casing out different places to break into. This is only my opinion. It appears that law enforcement has not located the person or persons driving this vehicle. This makes it even more suspicious because an innocent person would typically make themselves known and explain why they were at a certain location at a certain time. It is unknown whether Missy was targeted or this was just a random break-in that Missy encountered. If you have any information regarding the murder of Missy Bevers, please contact the Midlothian Police Department. Anonymous tips can be submitted through the Ellis County Crime Stoppers. There is currently a $150,000 reward for information helpful in capturing the suspect in this case. I have faith that this case will be solved and justice will be served. Rest in peace, Terri Missy Bevers.